way. This is the lights. Last tenants haven't quite moved out yet. All the paintwork's pretty good, although the colour and artistic effects are quite terrible. The old fireplace is good and sound, and there's only one real issue in this front bed one, and that is the missing skirtings either side, where, you know, down the track you'd think you'd put some robes either side of that. It's also a creaking floorboard just there, but mostly the floor's good. Seems like it's been re-stumped at some stage. Coming down to bed 2. And no issues really in this room. Plaster work's all good. It's an unusual light in here, but everything else is good. All the security and power points, 2 points in here. And one thing I'd suggest is covering those vents up at some stage, because they're not necessary and they let all the heat out. Electrical work's all good. Coming out of there now into the bathroom and laundry. It's nice and green. There's a problem with this tap. It's not working. Toilet, there must be a problem because the tenants have got the lid off. Silicone missing from around the bar area, and a little strip off the bottom of the shower is an issue in here. Tap and the plaster work around the taps in the laundry is not so good. There's a bit of tap thing missing there. These are fairly ugly as well. That's the space. There's a little bit of damage to the tile work down here from being wet, and probably needs attention. That's the trough next door. All the doors seem to still be working okay. Everything else seems fine. Lighting works. Tiles, the rest of it's all pretty good. Bathroom. Kitchen. There's your father.
You don't have me in it, do you?
No. The fridge space.
You can focus on the lousy stove.
Yep, this is the stove, which is
We think it might have to
not being
doesn't look too
cleaned.
good. Might clean up.
It'd probably clean up okay, but it is a bit dated, but they do last a while, these old ones. A few issues with the cupboards. Pantry door doesn't close due to the hinges not attached. A few other issues with adjustment to doors need rectifying. Damage to a blind in the kitchen. And it looks like there might be a little bit of a plumbing dripping issue maybe with that tap there. Dishwasher's fine and looks clean enough, and will keep going for some time yet, I would suggest. The fridge opening's not for a huge fridge, but it's not for you wouldn't have to put a small fridge in. It's 700 wide by 1680 high. There's plenty of power points everywhere because it's been rewired at some stage.
This would have all been the new addition to the back.
Yeah.
The newer addition.
Yeah. They've rewired all the existing part. There's more damage to a blind in here. And that's the heating system. Just a space heater, one space heater on the wall. And no other issues in here other than there's some downlights missing. And some globes missing from the other section. And outside. Outside, your father says this is a locust tree, not an olive tree. And I presume that's the wall you were asking about, whether it should be rendered or something. I think that's a feature. I'd leave it. Up the side of the house you can see the hot water system, which is not new, and I suggest probably was done with the last renovation, but it does work. It's an instantaneous heating system that probably lasts for a fair bit longer. They tend not to wear out as quickly as the other times. This up here is the side of the house where you have an issue with the front veranda sinking into the ground a little bit, and there's a fairly large crack opening up and would need underpinning to resolve it. The roof, and there doesn't appear to be any leaking coming into the house that I can see. And you've got a nice new house next door, brand spanker, and a dog living in the backyard. Okay, I hope that's enough video for you.